Master, Ralph has landed. Good, good. Now that can stage the next phase of my plan. What is our next phase, sir? If you don't mind me asking. I'm glad you asked, my friend. You see, my brother's biggest downfall. He can be in multiple areas at once. So, if I unleash a monster now while he's fighting that Ralph thing, I'll be able to destroy him in no time. But why target Earth, Master? It's quite simple, really. I plan on making Earth my next kingdom because my brother cares about that pathetic planet way too much. So, why not get rid of it? If I get rid of it now, there would be no chance in the other Ultras being able to stop me because a good chunk of them are on Earth. And while they're on Earth, I can finish off the last ones. One by one. That is a good plan, sir, but but what? Don't you think this is going a little overboard? Overboard? If I knew overboard, I would have hired a better henchman. No, this is not overboard. This, my friend, is only the beginning of a brilliant scheme. What kind of brilliant scheme? You clueless idiot. That scheme is getting rid of Ultraman. And then Ultraman Mebius. And then Ultraman Tiga. And then the rest of those pathetic Ultras that are on Earth. And I have just the monster to do it. And if it fails, it won't fail. Not this time. It was sealed a long, long time ago. Are you talking about the one in Antarctica? No, you idiot. I'm not talking about King Ghidorah. No. This is something much better than that. A monster that's actually worth being able to control. A monster that's decently powerful. I want this thing to be the perfect beast that I know it can be. But I can't do that if the thing is sealed up. So, what I'm going to have to do is go completely underground and wake it up myself. It might be a decent struggle, but I know I can take it out. And if you can't, don't you question what I'm capable of. I know more than you could ever imagine, and I know that me waking this thing up is only phase 1. This thing won't fail, and when it wakes up, it will destroy everything in its path. But that would include us. You may have a point there. However, because of how I made this thing, or how this thing was created in 1954, I will have full control. It may have killed the original king of the monsters, but little does the king himself know that this thing is still alive. It never died while being sealed. It is still alive to this very day. How are you going to get control of it? Simple. The very person who wakes it up is actually the one who has full control. And I will be able to get full control of this thing once it's awake. Even though it might try to attack me. If it tries to attack you, then it's not even worth it, is it? Stupid boy. You don't know anything, do you? What are you talking about? That this thing will actually be worth it, like I've been saying. You already said that multiple times, boss. I'm aware of this, but you can't seem to listen to the fact of what I've been saying. Now, you're either with me or you're against me, but you won't be both. You're not actually going to go all the way down there, are you? It is my destiny to actually be able to wake this thing up. Keep in mind, we are underground, as you can see. Yes, we're underground, what of it? This thing that I need to wake up is even much deeper underground than you once expected. How deep underground? Very deep underground. And I know that when it's awake, it will be a great beast. It won't be able to kill you-know-who, will it? Of course it will. This thing is that powerful. It may not be that big compared to Ultraman, but don't let size fool you. This thing is a monstrosity. A real devil of a monster. Are you sure you can trust it? I'm not positive of it, but I have a good feeling I might be able to gain control once it's up. So, if you have any more questions of my plan, now would be a good time to ask them, because I won't fail. I don't think you'll fail, boss, but if you even dare think that I will allow you to stand in the way of my plan, you are sorely mistaken. But you will be a good sacrifice. What do you mean, sacrifice? Well, Kylo, it's quite simple, really. All you have to do is walk up to the monster and let it kill you. And that's how I will wake it up. Sir, I am not willing to let a giant monster kill me just so you can gain control. Are you chickening out on me? What? No. I'm not chickening out, but... You are worthless. How did I even think? How did I even once think that you would be a good henchman? How mistaken I was. Now, here is where I will give you your choices. You can stand with me or against me, but you can't do both at one time. So, are you willing to help me wake up this monster? Or are you going to chicken out for the last few times that I've woken up a monster from underground? It's your decision. I'm with you, boss. Good. Now, Now then, now that we understand each other, let's go wake up this monster. I'm not so sure about this. If it keeps me alive, I have no choice but to do what he says. Good decision, boy.